What is going on, guys? Joseph19 here, and the microphone and the camera is not the best, so the audio sounds a bit rubbish. So yeah, this is like a runner-up video. It's 50% a vlog, 50% a gaming video. Yes, I'm going to be playing Doctor Who: The Lonely Assassins. I cannot wait to play it. I've been trying to hide away from all the trailers and everything like that, but you know, I went onto Steam and it said there was a video on it. I couldn't really escape that. So yeah, I got it. I really cannot wait to play it. Cool. TikTok is booming right now. I'm on 45,000 followers. That is insane. Like, that's that's so insane for me to get to 45,000 followers. I mean, it's like with my subscribers, I'm on 260, 270. How much am I on for YouTube? 244. That's pretty good. Like, for me, that is really, really good. And I appreciate the support you're giving me. I really do appreciate it. I am going to be doing Twitch again soon because your boy got a new controller. Yes. Yeah, the reasons why I haven't been really playing much PS4 before, it's kind of just broken. Gonna be having my tea soon. So, I will see you when I play Doctor Who: Lonely Assassins. Po. What's going on, guys? George19 here, and oh my god, I need to turn that down. Yeah, what's going on, guys? If you haven't already noticed by the music, we're playing Doctor Who: The Lonely Assassins, which I already told you before in the previous clip. Let's get into it. I'm so excited for this. This is going to be amazing. I'm so excited for this. Please enter your pattern to unlock. Okay. Darn. Oh, unauthorized user detected, self-destruct imminent. Ah! Darn it. Okay. It was weird. Save mode.
Lawrence, at last. Oh, the way you've been avoiding my calls, anyone would think I was your mother. This isn't your mother, by the way. Well, unless there's been a horrendous mix-up with the time fracture. But I think you're not Lawrence, which means Lawrence is still missing. Okay, I've not got long, so just listen. I've a funny feeling an old friend of mine made sure this phone fell into your hands, which means you're the right person for the job. The job being, find Lawrence. I can't stress how important that is. Think yellow highlighter and circled in red several times. Yes, that important. Right, my friends call me Petronella. You can call me Osgood. I'm an investigator, looking into the odd, the unexplained, anything on Earth or even beyond. And I've only just realised what a massive remit that is. No wonder I need your help. You and me are going to sift through clues, codes, and face some terrifying enemies. Sound like fun? Look, gotta go. But I'll be in touch, because you and me, we've got a game.
Oh, there we go. For a second then, my microphone wasn't actually working. Weird. Right, so Osgood is literally sending a lot of messages, 5 messages. So let's have a look. Thanks for taking my call. Now let me tell you what this is all about. That phone belongs to a man named Lawrence, who's connected to a rather fabulous person of interest. Problem is, Lawrence seems to be missing in action. Oh no. Intriguing, how can I help? Can't you investigate this yourself? I really don't want to help you. How can I help? I need to find Lawrence. I know you do! So you can help me by going through his phone. There may be clues in there as to where he's gone. I've always wanted to be a detective. Sounds good enough. Where do I start? I've always wanted to be a detective. Yeah. Excellent. We'll get on like a house on fire then. Hang on. I may have something useful for you. I've installed a scanning kit on the phone. It'll highlight any potential clues if it works. Best give the kit a bit of a test drive. You're quite the tech whiz. Are you sure this thing is stable? Great. How do I do that? Let's start with getting a picture of Lawrence. He's bound to have one somewhere on his phone. Find her a picture of Lawrence. Got it. When you spot anything of interest, like his picture in this case, the scan button will turn yellow. Tap it to activate the scanner, then place your finger on the screen and drag it around to capture all the data till the progress bar fills. If you hear a strange noise, you're doing it right. Then you'll get a clue. Do send me any clues you find. Oh yes, I've added a handy tracker just in case you get stuck or are unsure of what to do. To access it, tap the icon at the top left of the home screen. So, now, the first clue you need to find is that photo of Lawrence. Oh, this is going to be so fun. Right, okay. Let's go back. Right, so these are clearly encrypted. So let's have a look in the... Right, let's look through all of them. Is that Lawrence? Ooh, beer. Oh, 3 beds. That was a nice view. Nice park. Ducks. Geese. Okay. So he's quite... I'm guessing he's a dad. Or maybe a big brother. Or an uncle. He likes to go on walks. Okay, so I'm guessing this is Lawrence here. He's got green shoes. So he likes to go for a run. He likes sausage rolls. Is that cake? Or is it a snake? Is that a cake or snake? It's probably steak. Ah, he has a cat. He likes to watch TV. That's a yummy cake. So he lives in... Lawrence! There's Lawrence. Let's scan that, please. Clue found. Lawrence's photo. The original owner of the phone is in your possession. Cool. I'm just... Right, so that's all of that. Let's go to the home page. Osgood. I think I've got his picture. Excellent work. Since you scanned the photo, could you send it to me, please? Upload clue. This is fun. Male and approximate Lawrence's age. It's him, alright. Restoring browser, restoring chats, restoring mail, and restoring calls. Alright, so those things are not encrypted anymore. Got it. There is clearly more files in there. But they're corrupted or something. Odd. Odd? What's odd? Data gets corrupted all the time. But there's usually a pattern to it, a logical cause. You know, like damaging a USB stick when you drop it into molten Satan whilst conducting dangerous experiments in time travel. I've never done that. I've never done that. Don't worry, you've still got time. You've still got time, not you'll still got time. So the data isn't just corrupted, it's also out of place. Like a jigsaw puzzle with the pieces incorrectly connected. First time I've ever seen something like this. Can we continue if the data's corrupted? Well, there are still fragments of useful data. So if you scan enough data, that might help us piece it all back together. Kind of like how you complete a jigsaw puzzle by first figuring out where the corners are. You're simplifying this, aren't you? Teeny bit. But for my sake, as well as yours, take a look through the new files, would you? See if you can find out more about Lawrence and what he's been doing recently. Might give us a clue as to where he's gone. What do you already know about Lawrence? Any clues from the book you put on this phone? What do you already know about Lawrence? Not much. Male, in his 40s, worked in a shop that sold out books and rare DVDs. Sold old... I need to read. Now owns said shop. Blah. Eyes. And runs a movie club, it seems. Really? That's all? Is he in some sort of trouble? I should hope not. But from what little I've detected on his phone, there's a chance he might be. Tell you what, we'll find him. I'll deal with him, then you can be on your way. Deal? Deal. Great. So, I need you to go through the phone. All of it. If you find anything interesting, just scan it and I'll have a look. Good luck. And thanks. In advance for your help. No more clues. So, let's go through his emails first. So, this one's by Flint at mail.web. That kind of seems like the type of... he seems a bit... I write regarding the recent renovations on my property. Ah, right. Makes it more clear. So he's writing to a property owner, and well, not a property owner, just, you know, I don't know the term. Let's have a scan of this. It's a clue. Cool. Oh. Oh, a no reply one. Right. Well, since we don't actually know this guy's ID or date of birth, there's no point. Lawrence? Sounds like a typical neighbourhood tiff. Outlandish tales. Huh. What was Lawrence being spreading about Flint's property? What about Lawrence care why does Lawrence care what Flint does anyway? Think Flint would retaliate? Seems like Mr. Nightingale was causing trouble. Indeed, but why? Lawrence must have had a reason to. This email sounds serious, after all. Unless, of course, he just found it entertaining to terrorise the man. Do you think Flint could have harmed Lawrence? That's grim. Are you suggesting that Lawrence was murdered? It would certainly make this short. But no. I think that he's very much alive. It's not unusual to have problems with your neighbours. It's not unusual. It's a very usual, common thing to have problems with your neighbours. But for it to escalate this far, there must be something more to their disputes. Probably, yeah. Right, let's... Amy. Hello, dear. Okay, so what's this? You ordered a chicken parmesan salad? So, does Lawrence work as a chef or something? I mean, there's obviously nothing to actually scan there, and whoa, that seems kind of weird. Right, so we've got Kathy, Henricks, Moore, and Sally Sparrow. Oh, Sally Sparrow! I know, yes, Sally Sparrow. We're going to talk to Sally Sparrow first, because obviously she's seen the things. That's English. She's seen the Weeping Angels with Larry. Is it Larry? Yeah, it's Larry. I think it's Larry. Yeah, Larry and Sally tried to... they did escape the Weeping Angels. They just got inside the TARDIS, and the Weeping Angels just spread around the TARDIS, trying to capture it, but then the TARDIS disappeared, leaving both Larry and Sally there, making all the Weeping Angels stare at each other. Spoilers if you haven't watched it. It's called Don't Blink. Hey Sally, hope I caught you before your flight. Just wanted to wish you good luck. You'll do great things in America. I know it. The world isn't ready for Sally Sparrow. We've got everything covered here, I promise. But don't forget us once you've got your big exciting life going there, yeah? Oh, Larry. Ah! The camera's still recording? No, it's not. Recording again. That's insane. We're Larry. Well, we're not Larry, but this is Larry's phone. I'm guessing Larry has finally been captured by the angels and sent back in time, and he tried calling this phone back in the past, but it wouldn't actually work because it just wouldn't work. Or maybe it was an angel pretending to be Larry, because that can happen. That is a very big thing that can happen. Oh Larry, don't be so dramatic. I'm just moving across the pond. It's not the end of the world. But thank you, Larry. I know I'm leaving London and the store in capable hands. I'd never doubt it. I'd never doubt a Nightingale. Promise I'll make you proud here. And I'll send a postcard to you peasants when I make it big here. Oh, shush. So they've got a pretty good relationship. Well, friendship. You're bailing again, Larry? The campaign's been on pause for weeks. I know, sorry. But work's in the way and I have other things going on. Maybe go ahead without me, just this once. What? You're our only healer. Plus, Tom's a complete murder hobo. It'll be chaos. So these two are... Whoa. So these two are actually like D&D friends. Dungeons and Dragons. Whoa. It's kind of like a clue. Yeah, it's definitely a clue to get towards. Let's have a listen to this.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, man. I just got back and Dazza told me about Nat. You must be like crazy worried. But she's gonna turn up. You probably thought I was well out of order with my text about the party. But obviously, I'll take care of all that. You need to focus on finding Nat. And hey, I'm here for you, Loz. Whatever you need. Even if it's just a talk. Don't be one of those dinosaurs who thinks talking about problems a mug's game. It helps, man. I should know. Listen, I'm gonna give you another bell later, okay? And we'll find her, yeah? You and her, you're gonna be together forever. Alright, later.
Okay, so who's been missing? Is it Dazza? It must be. Right, so that's 2 clues found. No more clues. Henrik's. Kathy. Happy birthday, Kathy. It feels odd to say that again. I miss you, Kathy. Right, so Kathy. Kathy must be the one that's missing. Hello? Kathy? No, I'm so sorry. This isn't your sister. I didn't mean to interrupt, but, well, there's no easy way to say this. My name's Graham. It's the correct owner of this number. Oh God. My apologies, Graham. I should have known that So, this is actually Graham. So why does it actually still say Kathy? It's kind of weird, don't you think? Upload clue. We'll upload this clue first. Because this one actually has a lot of things. Nat. Nat sounds like an important person to Lawrence. And sounds like something happened to her. Poor woman and poor chap. At least he had friends to lean on. That is true. Friends that you can lean on and respect and trust, they're the best friends in the world. They really are. Yeah, thankfully. No one should have to go through difficult things alone. But if he lost his phone, it makes me question if he took up the offers of help. Say, is there anything on who Nat is to Lawrence exactly? Nothing that will give us a better lead? Well, there's this. I mean, it probably wouldn't be helpful. This isn't terribly encouraging. Might not be as grim as you think. The item you scanned. Thank you for doing that, by the way. It doesn't really fit with any of the exciting existing data we've found so far, which means we can't use it to uncover more data. Should I keep going then? Absolutely. I'm convinced this is significant somehow. It might not help us recover data, but I think it's a lead worth following. Keep going. I'll let you know if anything interesting comes up. So this is good. This is really good. I'm just also like keeping an eye on my camera, hoping it doesn't just die, whatever. So, since we don't really have any more emails to look at, or any more messages to look at for that matter, those are just blocked. I guess what we'll have to look at is through the browser or something. Maybe. Try and look through anything that he might have clicked on. Ah. Whoa! Want your very own star? This seems a bit too risky. It seems risky. Oh, I couldn't press show me anywhere. But yeah, that's a clue found, so that's good. Whoa. Okay. Let's have a read of this. Basically looking for anything that seems questionable. Oh. That's another clue found. Sparrow and Nightingale. Scroll through it, see if there's anything questionable, anything encrypting. Back to top, about us. Can't click that anyway. Let's talk to Osgood. These urban legend websites always seem wildly implausible, but I've stumbled across my fair share of leads on them before. I suppose when you actually discover something truly bizarre or improbable, you tend to share it with people who might believe you. Seems true. Wait, you investigate urban legends too? I believe there's always a grain of truth in everything. For instance, did you know that some shadows are considered to be parasitic? Sorry, got sidetracked for a bit. At any rate, this will help with establishing Lawrence's thought process. So, he's not the conversational here. He's not the conversational sort. Conventional sort. I'm so stupid. That could make things difficult. Ah, when she's on about here, shadows are considered to be parasitic. As in piranha. Parasitic, yeah. Vashta Narada. Well, Vasta Narada. I love the Vasta Narada me. They're so awesome. Haha! Progress. Great. These items are useful. Well, useful is a relative term, but the items are more like fragments, really. The two pieces you've scanned connect to each other. Interesting, but new files then? No new files then? No, not yet. Anyway, we still don't really know where this leads. We'll get a better picture. We'll get a better picture when we've got all the pieces. So, keep calm and carry on scanning. Okay. Right. Right, so we can't call that anymore. Let's have a look on his note in his phone thing. Banto, Ballard, Dazza, Dad. So his dad is called Nat. Oh no, that's Nat's dad. Nado is dad. Right. Hamish, Isla, Kathy, Lawrence. Why would Lawrence? Well, obviously to remember your own phone number. Last days of Daraj. How is that okay. Mohammed, Malcolm, Nado his mum. Why doesn't he have his own mum or own dad? So that's Natasha Nightingale, Oscar, Rani, Sally. Right, okay, so there isn't really much there to actually look over. Let's look in here. Oh wait, I already looked in there and I couldn't really find anything. And I already looked in there. Let's look in here. Well, I had no point doing that because I don't know his ID. Let's have a look in here. Into the unknown. Wait, I already looked at this. Yeah, I already looked at that. Did I look at this? Parts of my brain is just not remembering things. Right, so explore the phone and look for potential clues. Right, so it says here, what did Lawrence order from Henrik's? Right, okay. Henrik's. Okay, what's his order ID? Oh, right. Okay. So we gotta remember that. So, 13th of February 2021. Right. I need to write that. I need to write it down. Right. Order ID. 5, 7, 4, 3, 2, 0, 13, 02, 2021, ordered, submit, no results found, your order is correct, your order date is correct, and your what? Okay, how about delivered? There we go. Wow, that's a lot. Red Rivers Lager, standard latex balloons, vintage disco mirror. Right, so it's a bunch of stuff for a birthday, which I'm guessing is Daz's birthday. Right, let's talk back with Osgood. Upload that. Party supplies. Ah, this must be for the party, More mentioned in his apology. Could the party have been for Nat? No, it was for Dazza. Think his car is still at the address? Possible. I dread to think of the mess the silly string and keg could have made from being trapped in there. 71 Timber Street, his home address, I presume. Might need to swing by to make sure he's not been there lounging about all this while. Well, we know a bit more about our friend Lawrence now. What do you make of it? Might he just got tired of the city life? That's a possibility. You think he took off? Looking at his life so far, he doesn't seem to be the type. Seems like an ordinary person, except there's no such thing as an ordinary person. That is true. Normal, ordinary, does not exist. Normal does not exist. Normal only exists via your own meaning. Your meaning of normal is your normal. But an overall meaning of normal does not exist. Remember that. No one is normal. So what seems significant about Lawrence? He does have an interest in the local folklore. He was planning for a party. There was an incident with a woman close to him. Yes, Cathy. Yes, I definitely think this person is very significant. Certainly worth looking into. Sounds promising. I've also just realised that Lawrence hasn't tried to find his phone. That strikes me as very odd. How do you know? Right, I'm gonna need to... I've run 54 checks and he hasn't called his phone or texted it. And he hasn't done any of the other things. Any of the other Find My Phone things you'd normally expect. He might have been distracted by something else. A weeping angel. Would you forget your phone over a distraction? Not many things people would leave a phone behind for. Whatever it was, must have been serious. So what now? We should see if Lawrence experienced any other unusual events in the past week. Right, where should I start? Probably looking through the photos would be a good start as well. I've scanned to use the data you scanned. I've managed to use the data you scanned to recover more files. There might be a more... There might be more clues indoors. Scan them and we'll see what we can piece together. Yes. Right, let's look through the gallery. Whoa. Okay. Right. No. 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 Yes. Don't do that. That's weird. How does this strike as something questionable? How's that a clue? Great. Right, so we've got 2 clues. For the chat. Not really anything else there. Oh.
Hey, Sally. I know it's been a while, but this is urgent. Nat's missing. It's like she just up and disappeared. It's them, Sal. I know it. They did this. I was... Sorry. What was I thinking? It's just... You're the only one that gets it. You were right to escape.
Oh. What do you mean Natasha's missing? We did everything we could to prevent this. I didn't have the heart to tell you. Right, we need to scan the phone. That thing. What? Larry! I couldn't do that to you again, Sally. I made you a promise. Believe me, I tried to stop him, but he wouldn't listen. And now, she's gone. I'm coming home. We'll figure it out, okay? I'm gonna fly out first thing in the morning. No, don't, Sally. If it really is those things, you and Natasha are the only people I care about. As much as I want to face this with you, please don't come back. I can't let you do this by yourself, Larry. You sound just like her. She wanted to help too. We'll get her back. I'll contact Rani. See if there's anything we can do about sealing that place off for good. Just be safe, okay? And please stay. Okay, I hate this. Promise me you'll be careful. You're a brave man, Larry Nightingale. I think I've heard that once before. And you'll hear it again from Natasha next time. Right, so we've got one from Natasha, one from Mr. Flint, one from Isla Townsend. Let's... Psst, Izzy. Yes, Larry. So, I want to get a surprise gift for Nat, but the usual flowers seem boring. Any ideas like? Oh, Larry, what have you gotten done now? Nothing. Come now, you can tell me. Nat's my bestie, I know, but I can keep a secret. I'm serious. Can't a man do something nice for his lovely wife just because? Alright, alright. I know she's been talking about the new Indian place. Last place of the Raj. Last days of... Oh, that was in his contacts. You want me to get her curry? Trust me, she'll be thrilled. Okay, curry it is then. Can I just add that you two are sickeningly sweet? I say it with love. Izzy, just checking in. Have you heard from Nat today? No actually. Why? Larry, is everything okay? I don't know. She's not been replying to my calls or texts. It's not like her to be this unresponsive. Oh no. Maybe your phone's out of battery. I'll try asking around too. Keep each other posted, yeah? Thanks, Izzy. Larry? No one's seen or heard from her. I'm really worried now. Larry, I'm here. I don't know what to do. I'm coming over. We'll go to the police. Okay. Right, so... I mean, she clearly doesn't have that much care for Isla. Well, this is probably just at the incident, maybe. So there's no clue there. Talk to Mr. Flint. Hello, is this Mr. Flint? The telemarketer. I feel like now I'm just gonna be just stick with a scanning thing, you know. It's more so on things that... Right. Oh my god, I slept through my alarms. Why didn't you wake me? It's an hour past opening now. Because I made the executive decision to give you the day off. You're ill, Nat. You need to rest. Aww. Larry is so thoughtful. Larry and Oscar? Aww. They seem like a really cute couple. They seem really, really cute. Right, so this is where... Yeah, this is... Yeah, okay. Alright, let's look in the emails. Well, that was weird. The TARDIS. TARDIS. Hmm. Ah, we've already looked at the email, haven't we? Let's scan this. Awesome. Still more to scan. But what? What else is there to scan? Oh, this is weird. There's so much to actually like look through. Right. I mean, I bet it's, you know, just something like proper questionable and stuff. Status in Hammond Square. Probably, you know, time lapse some of this. Oh. There we go. Right, now let's upload this first. Well, obviously all the corrupted files linking with each other. Good or bad Huh, you tell me. You see, it's puzzling. We did guess correctly. All the fragments do seem to fit together. So it looks like we are getting somewhere. So why the... That's 3 pieces now. And none of them link to the other data on the phone. They should, but they don't. It's almost like they were never supposed to be on Lawrence's phone. Maybe the last piece will make sense of this. I think you're right. Or at least, I hope you're right. Go get a rest. I'll be waiting. By the way, looks like the corruption is Harks.
Shark 1747. Shark 1747. Shark 1747.
Just someone saying a bunch of random numbers. It's hard for me to guess without hearing it myself, but it seemed like a hijacked phone signal. Just a scam call, maybe? Could it be the data corruption? It's possible, but it doesn't quite match the corruption. Check the call history and see if the number plays back. I'll look into it when I can later. Someone special, let's send that to a happily married man then, or Lawrence. I'm almost certain that this is the Nat Mo mentioned in his message. Seeing them makes this much more real. It is real, but I understand what you mean. A lot to process, isn't it? But just so we're sure, could you try finding a name for her? I don't want our wires crossed. Wester Drumlands. I don't know about you, but the repeated mention of that place is raising some alarms for me. It's raised more than alarms for Lawrence here. Right, Sally too, from what I gather. Except, I don't think their reactions are based on second-hand accounts. There was too much pain in his voice. That house. Seems like Sally and Lawrence have a history with it. Sacred Circle. This is a conspiracy theory message board. Used to pursue it myself for some fascinating insights. I never pegged Lawrence to be the type. What's with this Jack fella? Experiencing glitches with his phone? Sacred Circle sounds nefarious. I suppose it does sound a bit cult-like, but they're harmless. Just a little enthusiastic about the world around them. Jack's last words about Larry. He was right about Wester Drumlands. Yes, another mention of that place. Something tells me this won't be the last reference to it either. All roads lead to Rome, or a creepy house in London. Corrupted photo. Well done. Looks like that's the last one. Thanks. You're going to put them together now. That's the plan. I'm going to run some algorithms to try to piece them together. This may take a while. You could continue exploring the phone in the meantime. I'll let you know when I'm done. Evidence of a doctor. I knew it. Large blue telephone booth with police markings. That must be the TARDIS. Why visit a Van Gogh exhibit when the Doctor can meet him in the flesh? Probably because... yes! Oh, it connects with the 11th Doctor. When Amy Pond and the Doctor went to, go meet Van Gogh. Oh my god. I suppose this isn't a medical doctor. Ha. Not at all. It's complicated, but long story short, that's my person of interest. I like to keep tabs on him, her, them. It's hard to keep track. That's the problem with time-travelling aliens, I suppose. They don't always show up in the right order, and sometimes not always in the same body. But that old phone box is always a dead giveaway. What's so special about an old phone box? A doctor in a police phone box seems little incongruous. That's a word. Is the phone box for making house calls? What's so special about an old phone box? That box is actually a TARDIS. You could call it a spaceship, but it can travel through time as well. Its appearance, it just doesn't disguise or cloaking field, I think. Its appearance is just a disguise or cloaking field, I think. But the cloaking field is broke and it's staying as TARDIS. It's staying as a phone box. The cloaking mechanism is broke. Time-traveling alien doctor? Why not? That's the gist of it. Yes. I have to say, all things considered, you're adjusting to all of this remarkably well. Anyway, this discovery proves my hunch. Lawrence was indeed looking for the Doctor. I also suspect that the Doctor had something to do with you getting hold of Lawrence's phone. Maybe Lawrence found the Doctor. Hang on. The Doctor led me to this phone? Might just be a coincidence. But from my admitted brief experiences with the Doctor, coincidences are rare. We must focus on finding Lawrence. But if you come across any more references to the TARDIS or the Doctor, do send them to me. That might give me some leads on the Doctor's current location. This is going to be the longest video. Well, not kind of like the longest video I've done. Right. It's got to be some in here. No. No. Downloads. Good. Now, hold on. Mystery woman clings on for dear life. There's something very strange about that story. Do you see what? Yes, I spotted that anomaly too. Well done. I wonder what it could mean. The report makes it clear that the woman was dressed in clothing from our era. I'm guessing this is another mess relating to the time fracture. Could this be anything to do with our investigation? No. The time fracture is dazzling bad news. Dazzlingly bad news. As in, found a possibly cataclysmic, but it's completely separate to our investigation. Don't worry. We have top people working on it right now. Top people. I'll forward this information to my colleagues. They'll know what to do. I hope. Meanwhile, we need to focus our efforts on finding Lawrence. Right, can I look at this? No. Are there any... No, there aren't. No. Phone, be quiet. Alabama's blue box. This is obviously something else. Another sighting of the doctor. I don't have a record of it in Alabama though. But looks like this occurred around the time of the civil rights movement. Specifically when Rosa Parks was resisting bus segregation. It was an iconic moment for the cause, you know, and the Doctor does like to be present at significant historical events. I have to say that Rosa Parks episode, it was good. It was like, you know, it was one of those episodes which, yeah, it's an important well, not really an important episode, but it had a lot of meaning. However, like, it just didn't seem like a Doctor Who thing. It really didn't. What kind of alien is the Doctor anyway? The Doctor's a Time Lord from Gallifrey. Explains the time travel. Yep. Does make you wonder though, if everyone's a lord, where did they lord over? Maybe they lord over time. Lords of Time. They should have just called themselves that, eh? So what's the Doctor like? The Doctor is a lot of things. Kind, mad, brilliant, and sad somehow. Sounds fantastic. Well, they tend to show up at the exact moments when people are in danger and need help. So it's not exactly safe, but it's quite a ride. Do you know the Doctor? No is a strong word, but yes, I've met them. A few times actually. You got to time travel through time? No, sadly. The Doctor offered me a chance once, but I couldn't take it. I was needed at home. Well, there was Diva Time too, but then I died. But that's a whole other story. Anyway, good that we found more evidence of the Doctor. I'll be sure to look through it later. Keep investigating, please. You're doing a fabulous job. You're doing a fabulous job. But we need more information about where Lawrence is now and what he's doing. Right. So we need information on what he's doing now. How am I supposed to know what he's doing now? Where am I supposed to look to know what he's doing now? I need to, yeah. Who did Lawrence report a missing on Find Me? More like it. 71. Well, obviously. Hooray! Upload clue. A public appeal for any information about Natasha's disappearance. Must have been awful to know that neither a private investigator nor the police could help. That is quite bad. Luckily we're neither of those things. You're really getting into this, aren't you? That's the kind of determination we need. The report is rather conclusive. I was afraid of this. Quite a few of my ex-colleagues disappeared while on assignments. Losing people never gets easier. And to lose your spouse, I imagine that must be hard. Much harder. I've had a closer look at what you sent me so far. And I'm seeing some worrying interferences in some of the data. I think Lawrence and Natasha may be in serious trouble. You can tell all that from data? I'm a scientist. It's what we do. We need to redouble our efforts at finding Lawrence and Natasha. What about the doctor? When people are in trouble, helping them is our priority. It's what the doctor would do. Anyway, I'm certain we'll find more clues about the doctor along the way. Aren't there better qualified people to handle this? So what's the plan? I mean, we can't call the police because calling the police is just useless whenever it comes to things that police don't understand. Ideally, UNIT, Unified Intelligence Task Force. I think it's that, yeah. Would be the best agency to handle this. These types of odd cases are speciality, or after all. So that's who you work for? Yes. This is highly classified information. But you've come this far, you deserve to know. The Unified Intelligence Task Force. I said it right. Unified Intelligence Task Force. Yes! Our job is to keep Earth safe. Officially, we don't exist anymore. Unofficially, some of us kept going in secret to solve this time fracture debacle right now. Thanks for trusting me, Osgood. Not a word about this to anyone. And you're welcome, partner. So, as I was saying, it's down to solve this. It's down to us to solve this. So what do you think we should do? What do you think we should look into next? Lawrence's chat with Sally is interesting. It looks like Wester Drumlins might be important. You're right. Lawrence messages to Sally do imply that there's some things off about that place, and it's connected to Natasha's disappearance too, somehow. Any new files to look through? Yep. More on Wester Drumlins too. I've managed to recover some new data. Let's see what you can find out about this place. What are you going to do? I'm going to investigate Lawrence's house, personally. With both him and his wife disappearing, let's hope I'm not the next one to go missing. This is really good, like... Damn, this is a long video. 1.5 hours long. Damn. West. Whoa! Okay, so a weaving angel. Wait, we can't look at it. Because whatever it takes an image of an angel isn't always just an image of an angel. Ah. Don't do that. So that's it then. Articles live. Into the Unknown isn't exactly the BBC, is it? It's better this way. Too much attention and people might take it as a challenge. I trust Rani. She knows what she's doing. No one's stepping foot in that house again. Then we can finally put this behind us? I think so. Honestly, it's a relief. Oh, I feel at least 10 stone lighter. Pun not intended. Relax. I think we've earned the right to joke about it now. So it might be put behind them, so that's good. That is really good. There's more uncovered from... Okay. So, right.
I said 3 sugars, you absolute imbecile. Mr. Nightingale, my dear chap, how did it get to this? I will tell you how it got to this, Nightingale. Your insane crusade to try to stop me carrying out renovations in my cellar. Now, most people know me as an easygoing man who... For God's sake, make a fresh cup and get it right this time, you glistening simpleton. An easygoing man.
This guy's a bit of a
prefers
douchebag.
to find common ground, but in this case, the only grounds in question belong to me. Wester Drumlins is mine to do with as I wish, and I intend to open up its cellars. Attempt to coerce or scare me again, and I shall contact both my lawyers and the police. Actually, I rather think the boys in blue would be fascinated by your tales of killer statues, might even get you committed. And if you think you could remain silent when they pull you in for questioning, the chief constable is an old golfing friend of mine. He'd make you sing, Nightingale. He'd make you sing. I've so enjoyed our little chat. Toodle pip.
I don't like him. I don't like Mr. Flint. Seems a bit too much of a douchebag. Oscar Huang. Right, so, okay. Emails. Okay, we've got 2 clues now. Let's go with Mr. Flint's conversation first. How very diplomatic, Mr. Flint. So he's the current owner. Whoa!
Watcher 9327. Watcher 9327. Watcher 9327.
Weird. You just got another weird call, didn't you? Was this one... What was this one like? The same, just static and numbers. Did you notice any pattern? 4 numbers, both times. numbers both times. Both messages started with a word. Same voice, different phone numbers. Both messages started with a word. There's some consistency to them, but it doesn't tell us much, which makes it another mystery to add to our stockpile. Just a second. I just pulled up some information from the call data. It looks like both calls were from old landline numbers. Very, very suspicious. Just gonna make this. Hi, cool. Very old, probably 70 to 80 years old. Okay. Can you trace the source? Theoretically, I could. But I'd rather pay full attention to our main investigation. The phone's corruption might be causing these calls. Best we just wait and see if it happens again. We've more pressing issues right now. Let's all load this. Hang on. Yes, I thought so. There was an article about Wester Drumlands on the website you scanned earlier. Wait a second. Look. Cal Nyla Wars. In an anagram. Can you see what of? Cal Nyla. Could it be Natalie? No. No, you're going to tell me. I can't believe I didn't spot it immediately. Oh, damn. Could pay it a visit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but that may not be the best idea for now. Well, that's frustrating. I had hoped we would find out more. What do you mean? We found out a lot. I mean, we did learn some things, but I don't know how useful they are to us at this point. We know Lawrence and Sally wanted to keep people away from Wester Drumlands. That is quite true, that's very true. But the problem is, we've hit a dead end. No! I don't know how much more we can do on our own. We've just a phone data to go on. Can you recover any more files? I don't think so. There's just not enough data to reconstruct the rest. Searching Lawrence's place didn't turn up much either. He clearly hasn't been home in a while. His car was nearby though, and the keys to it were in his living room. All the stuff he ordered for that party is still in the boot. Anything else? Well, there was something odd about the master bedroom. An outline of dust down the wall. In front of the dresser. Like something was taken off the wall. I'm guessing it was the dressing table mirror. Maybe it broke. Seems unlikely. Or maybe it was thrown off by a weeping angel because the weeping angel was too scared to look inside the mirror, because the weeping angel knows full well that if he looked at himself or itself, it would immediately freeze. What should we do? Whatever's going on, Wester Drumlands is the centre of it. Lawrence seemed to believe that anyway. I managed to contact a colleague of mine, Aisha. She's going to have a look around Wester Drumlands. But Flint lives there. If he's still renovating, he probably hasn't moved in yet. But I'll warn Aisha to look out for him, just in case. And do you trust Aisha with this? Absolutely 100%. Aisha and I have been on a lot of unit adventures together. I trust her to have my back, and I do the same for her. Funny story actually. I once got Aisha out of a difficult scrape involving a cyborg, shark, and a bobsled. Her radio expertise came in handy too. Sorry, radio expertise? That's normal for you then. Well, normal is a relative term in a strange universe. Anyway, I'll drop Aisha a message now. Meanwhile, could you look through the phone again to see if we've missed anything? Let me know if you find something. Okay, so we need to look deeper into the messages. Uh-oh. Hello, Flint.
Mr. Nightingale.
Yeah?
Lawrence. Larry. I was devastated to hear about your wife, Natalie, I believe her name is. Or was. But it does rather prove my point. That you should end your fixation with my property, Wester Drumlins. I've been a patient man, Larry. Throughout all your...
What's wrong with his
scaremongering
face?
And let's be frank, your threats. But I've instructed
He's
my
got
lawyers,
dust on his
Commissioner Mills, to
chin.
seek a restraining order against you. Your obsession with my property must cease forthwith. That's just something you have to face.
What's wrong with him?
Incidentally, my contractors have reported seeing a figure on the grounds of WD on several occasions. I think we both know it's you. Naughty, naughty. So I've upgraded the property security, and you would be ill-advised to go on another one of your snooping expeditions. Call it a day, Mr. Nightingale. It is over. I don't want you within a stone's throw of Wester Drumlins.
What's wrong with his face? I'm here now. The corrupted data, I've managed to extract some information from it, but I'm limited in terms of what I can do from here. You'll have to decrypt the data on Lawrence's phone. No problem, how do I do that? Go back to the Wester Drumlins album in the gallery. The album appears to be the source of these data shifts. Piece together the fragments there, and I'll monitor the situation from here. Yeesh. I'm not a computer scientist. I can do that. I'm on it. Great. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Just tap and hold the pieces to move them around. If the pieces fit, they'll snap together. Just keep going. Alright, okay. This is gonna be fun. Right. Okay. Yes. 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 No. Uh-oh. Weeping Angel. Ah, Weeping Angel. Ah! No. Oh no. No, 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 no. There's something on the phone. I know. Don't panic. Too late. I'm panicking. I'm already panicking. Actually, panicking might not be the bad idea. Yes, I know panicking because isn't going to be a bad idea. I'm panicking right now. How is a weeping angel doing this? Oh, it sounds familiar now, does it? Yes, a weeping angel. Well, and what's that exactly? A weeping angel is a nasty predatory creature. They turn to stone when you look at them. Units encountered them before, though this digital form is unpredicted. Yeah, it's very unpredicted. I've never known a weeping angel to take over a form. I think it's trying to get into the phone networks. If it gets out, the damage it inflicts could be immeasurable. Okay, so how do we stop it? I've got an idea. The creature came from the corrupted data fragments we put together. If we can delete those fragments, it might delete the entity. Might? You mean you're not sure? I'm sure it's the best chance we've got. Okay, I've enabled the delete function on my book. If there's a corrupted fragment on the screen, the scan button will turn it into a delete button. When you see it, use it to delete the fragments. You'll know what I mean when you see it. Do it now. We're running out of time. Okay, do it now, do it now, do it now. So, I'm not getting the delete button. Ah! Delete, delete! Ha ha! Delete, delete. Stop it! Ah! No! Ah. Is it gone? Ah. Delete button is glitching. It's not the button. The entity is manipulating the phone. It's going to try everything it can to stop you from deleting those fragments. But you must destroy it. That's terrifying. Oh, I'm on edge. I'm so on edge right now. We might have an advantage. Weeping angels can only move when they're not being watched. Looking at its behaviour here, the rule still seems to apply. As long as you keep it in sight, it can't attack. Alright, here goes. I'll do my best to keep you safe. Remember, No matter how it tries to stop you, you must get to that delete button. In the chat. God, this is intense. Stop it, you. Gone? Browser. Do you have an influx of space cubes? Are they taking up too much room? Need a way to recycle them? Click the cube to find out more. Am I a liar? And what I say is false? Don't believe my words at the beginning, because that was actually true. So am I really a liar? Damn it. Feeling lost? Surrender to the embrace. Your time will be spent to nourish the greater good. Ah! I am a believer. I have my own path. Ah! Not interested. No! No! You're trying to hide yourself. Stop it! No! Oh, that was way too close. Agreed. Sorry about that. If I'd known connecting the fragments would unleash this creature, I'd have come up with a different plan. Looks like we're safe now. For now. But I've a feeling there's more danger ahead, much more interesting. The data distortions on the phone have been eradicated. The entity must have been causing them. The creature managed to corrupt and destroy more data on this phone too. At least we prevented its transformation from digital demon to the real world threat. We did our best. What's next? Aisha's just arrived at Wester Drumlands. She's setting up surveillance cameras to monitor the place. Right, restoring Natasha's. Right. I assume that this is from Lawrence's exploration of Wester Drumlands. Yeah. Same creature I fought off earlier. I'm not sure. But it is a possibility. I wouldn't rule out. I must warn Aisha about this. Have a look at, right, the new batch. Okay. Right, so that's more corrupted. Okay. That was... When was that? When was that? Trying to think. Which episode was it? Unsure. Weird. Very weird. Okay. Don't test me, boy. Okay. Right, so this is the last bit of corruption. What about in here? Have we already looked at this? Yeah, we have. Upload clue. Flying box. That's the first clue we found. Well, not the first clue. You know what I mean. Oh my goodness. How on earth did Lawrence get this photo of the doctor? I was certain that unit swept this whole incident under the rug. Fun fact, I was there myself. It was the first time I met the doctor. I know, I watched TV at that time. Why are you so interested in finding the doctor? Personally, curiosity, you could say. I'm a scientist and that means hunting down interesting happenings. And whenever the doctor shows up, interesting things tend to happen. Seems exciting. Yeah, it really does. It really does seem exciting. Well, I also think UNIT could really use the doctor expertise right now. Speaking of, you'd make a fine recruit for us. Definitely not a job for the faint-hearted though. I'd love to sign up. I like your enthusiasm. Perhaps we'll be colleagues someday then. The Doctor visits Earth a lot. Then, they've certainly taken a shine to the place. Seems to have a thing for historical events. They show up around us a lot, I find. Altering history? Maybe. That's the thing. isn't it? We'd never know. I'd like to think the Doctor would alter it for the better, though. Anyway, so that's 3 TARDIS sightings you found now. Good job. Corrupted video. Well, that's disappointing. When that thing was running amok in this phone, it might have damaged the file. Can you fix it? Unfortunately, it's beyond repair. Judging by the metadata, that's still readable. I'd say it's digitization of very old film footage. Do me a favour, would you? Try to look for any mentions of this video or anything related to it. A London citizen displaced during the war. Why would Lawrence be interested in that? History project? Possible, but unlikely given the level of importance attached to it. Hold on. This could be referring to a corrupted video you found earlier. Yes, and it's the last file I need to fully restore Lawrence's phone too. We should get a hold of it then. We need to contact Maguire. Marjorie. And convince her to give you the digested video she sent to Lawrence. So you'll have to pretend to be Lawrence. It was like a personal transaction, so she wouldn't release it to a stranger. That's identity theft. Look on it more as identity borrowing, for a good cause, no pressure. But if Marjorie asks you anything, just get your facts right. It's all in their email exchanges. Go on, give her a ring. Good luck. Okay. Never mind, I can't. Marjorie isn't even in the contacts. Right, so what I'll need to do. Contact Marjorie through the hotline number attached to in her email. Okay. 1034.
You have dialed the extension number of Quincy Marguerite. Please hold while we try to connect you.
Yes, we did it. It's ringing.
Hello, Marguerite speaking, Records Administrator. How may I help you? Hello? Hello?
The line seems to be off or something.
Give me a moment. I have your number right here. Text you in a bit.
Thank you. Sorry about that, Lawrence. How can I help? Sorry, I've got a problem with the file you sent me. Sorry, Lawrence. Pardon me, but could you refresh my memory about when we met? We met last week. I dropped by yesterday. About a month ago. I remember now. But I'm pretty sure we met last week. It was refreshing to speak to a hobbyist like yourself. Change from the usual media researchers and academics. I particularly enjoyed our last conversation about the nature of time. That was a really long phone call. It was good to meet and chat in your office. Actually, we discussed your inquiries at my office. You're not Lawrence. Damn it. Damn it. You're right, but please hear me out. He's missing. Oh my. If he's missing, what are you doing with his phone? I'm a friend of his. I'm sorry, I can't say. I'm looking into his disappearance. Looking into? This is madness. I'm going to call the police. It's alright, I'm a private investigator. Oh. Oh dear. Even if that's true, I barely know Lawrence. Why contact me? The file he requested is a key of evidence. His request for the video was the last thing he did. That video might reveal what happened to him. I was the last person he spoke to. Oh dear. You know, you did seem desperate for it. Even requested to watch it online. Watch it alone. When he came out, well, I've never seen someone so moved by archival footage before. That footage could help find him. Okay. I'm risking a sacking here, but fine. I'll restore the link for the video. Download.
Thanks, Henry. This is a message for Lawrence Nightingale of London, England. There should be more instructions attached to the real tin. Hi, Larry. It's so nice to be able to say that again. I'm in Kansas.
1928.
1928.
So she was...
The day Herbert Hoover wins the US election.
She was captured by a
Though
weeping
no one
angel.
knows that yet.
And she was sent back in time.
I'm staying at the old Denslow farm, which is lovely and full of great people, and God, I miss you so much. Every single day. I mean, I'm fine. Don't worry. 1 minute I was in London, my time, our time.
Oh,
The next
of
second, I'm
course!
in Times Square, 1926. It was like life on Mars without Johnson.
Of
It was
course!
so great in that. But people only remember Philip Glenister because Gene Hunt was so...
This
I mean,
fully
is that end a stupid
ties
joke
in with the
about
episode Don't Blink
That was
because
always our thing.
I think Natasha
You better not be
Natalie
schlepping around conventions
was
with
actually
someone else
in
now,
that
by the way.
episode as well, and she got
Unless it's
zapped back in time
Sally.
to Yorkshire.
Could you move it closer, please?
I don't know, maybe.
I know it sounds stupid, but I was always jealous of the thing you two had. I mean, the angel thing. But that's not why I finally snuck off to Wester Drumlins. Honestly, I was trying to help. I don't know how, but... Anyway, as I was leaving, that was when this, like, damaged statue touched me and... Zap. You think Wi-Fi's rubbish in our bedroom? Try 1928. I'm sorry I didn't believe you when you told me how dangerous it was. I pawned all the jewellery I was wearing, made some pretty shrewd moves in the markets. Always knew my degree in American history would come in useful. Call me Natasha Gecko. Actually, don't. Makes me sound like your pet lizard. Did I mention that I miss you? Every single day.
You did.
Oh, Not all my jewellery.
That's good.
The ring of bling. Till death us do part. The vicar didn't mention anything about weeping angels. Henry, what's wrong?
I think a weeping angel just got to him again. I mean, it would seem like a weeping angel just got to him. Right, okay. That was emotional. Well, however you managed it, you did it. So to the moment of truth. Let's watch the video. This must have hurt to watch. Looking at the metadata of the original corrupted video, Lawrence must have played this a few times. Perhaps he found it comforting, hearing her voice. Yeah, understandably so. So, this confirms it. Natasha went to Wester Drumlins and fell victim to the angels. They're not merciful creatures. It's a fate far worse than death. To be ripped out of time and away from the people you love. Natasha made the best of it though. She does seem like a real survivor. But it's also clear she was aching for Lawrence. Aisha hasn't replied to my texts. Hope she's just busy with the cameras. I'll need to make sure she watches out for those things. Oh, I've managed to decrypt a set of data in Lawrence's personal files. Could you have a look at them first, please? Gallery. Yes!
Okay. Captain's log, stardate 54274.7.
Wow.
This is an audio diary. No, it's not.
Such a geek.
It's an audio journal. Journal always sounds more grown up. Okay. And I'm going to be recording stuff about Wester Drumlins and the angels in case, well, just in case anyone ever needs to know. Started back in 2005.
Or just in case you get captured by the angels.
Long story short, a house called Wester Drumlins has something nasty in the basement. Creatures called weeping angels, or lonely assassins, who, if they touch you, will send you back in time to feed off the resultant time energy.
But how did those angels manage to escape?
Like
they were looking at each other.
Stone killers. And the only way to stop them is to look at them. Sounds easy, but it isn't.
I'm home!
Hiya. But it isn't. The angels of Wester Drumlins are trapped in a circle. They're locked together because they're looking at each other, and the cellar is boarded up, so...
Trisha says she's calling the kid Martyr.
What's wrong with that?
Martyr Carter. What are you doing?
An audio journal.
Did you start by saying Captain's Lock, Stardate, whatever?
No,
Did you?
I have done.
This seems like
Good job, I
a
love
moment
you, Mr.
it
Nightingale.
literally in
Come on, you can give me a
like
hand with the shopping.
as
Be with you in a tick.
the episode Don't Blink
Anyway,
is
some
actually
guy
going
called
on.
Flint has just bought Wester Drumlins. I don't know him, but...
There's a load of frozen stuff needs sticking in the freezer.
On it. I'm sure he won't be a problem.
Yeah, it seems like that was made literally in the events of the episode Don't Blink.
Journal update. Flint is an idiot.
Yes, he is.
I
I
don't
don't
mind
like
idiots. I'm used
Flint
to them.
either.
I worked in local government for 6 months, but he's a dangerous idiot. He listened to everything I had to say, didn't believe a word of it. And he said he couldn't guarantee he wouldn't crack on with his plans to renovate the cellar.
He's a
This
moron.
guy could
That's what
unleash
Flint
a
is.
weeping angel.
Which guy?
Hiya. Sorry, didn't hear you coming.
Who are you talking about?
Flint, new owner of Wester Drumlins. He's doing work on the place, which could, you know.
Well, he could be thinking about it. Then see how much decent builders cost and decide he doesn't need a second mortgage. Are you sure?
I'm sure. Ish.
Why don't you go over and check it out? See if he's got any contractors on the job.
I know. I should do. But that place...
Yeah, I know. Look, I'll stick the kettle on.
Nats,
Yeah?
thanks. I'm praying I can convince Flint not to renovate the lower floors because those steps don't just lead to the cellar. They lead to hell.
Well, that seems quite intriguing. It really does. Let's have a listen to this one.
So, no word from Nat since she popped out last night. I phoned all her mates, no joy. But I can't help but thinking
That the angels took her.
I just wanted to hear her voice. So I played back a couple of my journal entries. Ones where she came in, so I'd recorded what she was saying. God. And in one of them, she says I should check out Wester Drumlins. And I say something like, I know, but I don't want to. Well, what if she wanted to help and she went over there to check it out? What if that's what happened? And an angel or something? What if she's gone forever? And I'm responsible?
No, you can't blame it on yourself, Larry. Don't blame it on yourself. He doesn't seem too good. He
Just
really
watched
doesn't.
the message from Nats. I thought, like an idiot, it would bring us closer, but just made me realise how far apart we are. And how much I miss her, and she's confirmed it. There's at least one active angel at Wester Drumlins. And what with everything that's going on there, I can't wait anymore. I've got to at least try and stop it before it unlocks the others. I know full well it might kill me. Or send me back in time, or... I don't know, maybe I don't stand a chance, but last time, me, Sally and the doctor used their own gazes to lock them in stone. And so, like Perseus, I go into battle with a reflective surface. Doubt I could get hold of a shield, but I'm guessing a mirror will do the trick.
Oh, he's such a wonderful geek.
The doctor used to call them the Lonely Assassins. He reckoned it was because they turned to stone if you even glance at them. But if you think about it, lonely assassins are the best kind. Because we've got nothing to lose.
Wow. He seems very alone.
This is it. I'm going back to where it all began. Wester Drumlins. Almost there now. It's funny, I've been there dozens of times and always got a tight knot of fear in my stomach. This time, though, nothing. I might stop the angels or... Rani told me about this bloke called Anthony Williams. She interviewed him and he claimed that his parents were zapped by the angels separately, but both ended up in exactly the same point in time and space. So who knows?
Damn.
I might beat the angels forever or have a date at the hot old... Thought so. Right, gotta go. Gonna get in through this side entrance. If I don't make it and you find these messages, you know the drill.
Couldn't really tell.
Don't turn your back. Don't look away. And
don't blink. There's the ominous music.
Good luck, Mary.
Oh. That doesn't seem good. Oh, yeah.
The angels are coming for you, but listen. Your life could depend on this. Don't blink. Don't even blink. Blink and you're dead. They are faster than you can believe. Don't turn your back.
Don't look away and don't blink.
Good
Good
luck.
Oh my god, I love that. I love that so much. Right, sorry Sparrow. So we've got another thing here. Honor. Okay. Oh, so they've got a bit of conflict here now. Oh, there's another message here. Right. Yeah, I saw it. They're getting stronger. We can't let them win. Lawrence's efforts won't go to waste. These recordings, they explain an awful lot, don't you think? Now we have the full story. Does it? Could you summarise? Lawrence went back to stop the angels. It's pretty brave of him. That is very brave. Very, very brave. Despite appearances, he seems like the kind of man who'd stay and fight. Lawrence defeated the angels before with Sally, but now they're loose and sent Natasha back to the past. Clearly he didn't manage to stop them this time. It's up to us then. Yes, I'm afraid so. It sounds like he was banking on that one of the angels can't move while they're being watched. We can't watch them forever. I'm guessing Lawrence tried to use the dressing room mirror against them to trap them with their own gaze. By checking on Aisha's. Whoa!
Angel 5801. Angel 5801. Angel 5801.
Weird. You've dealt with this source of the phone corruption. So whatever this, it can't be related to that. I think it's worth tracing the call. Why is it a difficult question? I don't know. I do have some interesting information about the calls. They were set up immediately after the phone company was formed in the 1950s. All the calls were routed to one number on a specific date. Lawrence's phone, today. Now that's long-term planning. Indeed. Probably the doctor. It could either be the doctor, Lawrence, It is quite the enigma. Aisha? We need to help her. I'm trying to access her camera feed. Okay. Aisha's body cam.
Aisha, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. I was gonna phone you. Are you streaming my body cams feed?
Where are you? Right now.
Scooby-Doo's house.
What?
Wester Drumlins. I just finished installing the exterior cameras. I've done some of the inside ones, but I still need to...
You have to get out of there now.
I was a unit operative for 5 years. I think I can handle a spooky old house. Hey, do you know that there's a statue of the owner in the basement?
Aisha,
Still here.
that isn't statue. Listen to me. You're going to be okay. Just don't...
She was going to say, don't blink.
Who is that? Who are you?
Uh-oh, wrong question.
What's the right question?
Where are you?
Where are you?
Could be an angel, or it could be...
Behind you.
Oh!
And when your friend said that you shouldn't blink and you're going to be okay, she was only half right.
Whoa, that was weird. The angels.
Flint here. I have some excellent news for you. Something that'll put a smile on your face. I am dead,
Whoa.
or as good as.
This is creepy.
The angels
Okay,
are using
weird,
Flint's
creepy,
consciousness to
weird.
communicate. Because we wanted to say thank you
For what?
for being so slow and so incompetent. You couldn't even stop Flint's work on Wester Drumlins. That work has allowed one of our number to free the angels trapped in the cellar. They're regaining their strength, and very soon they will be as right as rain. Your planet will become our larder. And I wanted you to know I will not forget how you tried to stop us. I will find you and send you back to a time when Earth was devoid of life. That shall be your eternal prison.
So they can turn people into
Just think of me
statues
as
as
your
well.
guardian angel. See you soon.
Ominous. Very weird. Sorry, I'm here. I couldn't just sit around after, well, you saw Aisha's feed. So I drove to... Why? Didn't have you down as a field agent. Me neither. But Aisha's in trouble. So it's just me and you. I'll still need your help. The building's alarm system has been activated. But I'd rather get in without everyone in the neighbourhood knowing. Any ideas? I could hack the security system. You could hack it, not me. Damn it. Okay. Bring it on. How can I help? You need to get me an image of Flint. With that, thankfully, I already have an image of Flint. I already have an image of Flint. La da 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 ba da 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 da. Yeah, it's sad. Be careful. You know what those angels can do. I'm heading to the cellar now. I grabbed the camera from Aisha's car. I'll patch you into the surveillance you set up earlier so you can see. Good. Ooh, let's see. Ominous music.
Aisha. Aisha! Please be okay. Please be.
Hello.
Okay.
Angels feast on your friend. You sent her here, Petronella. Glad she's dead. You jealous of her as well?
I would only wish death on my worst enemy.
We're growing stronger. Almost ready.
And unfortunately for you, you're my worst enemy.
Ooh.
What's the time, Mrs. Wolf?
What?
I need to get something from outside the house, but I'm afraid... Actually, I could just leave it there.
Petronella goes to hell.
I'm afraid you're going to have to guide me out of here.
Are you alright? How are you texting? Ah, fair enough. How did you manage to do that? It could, but what if it doesn't? Ah. True. Just you and me, the angels. Damn. Can you watch them with Aisha's cameras? Oh my word. Welcome to the I Have a Brilliant Idea Club. So despite all the cameras inside the house, there are still some blind spots. Okay. Are there any cameras facing the house itself? Yes, you're a genius. Thank you. We can use the cameras outside. The ones Aisha installed to keep watch for Flint and his contractors. You can control those cameras through the app. Awesome.
Joker 9226. Joker 9226. Joker 9226.
Weird. Okay, very weird. Oh. 9226. Oh no! I don't remember the other numbers. Fudge!
Angel 5801.
5801. 801.
Watcher 9327.
9327. Nine, 3, 2, 7. And shark.
Shark 174.
1747. 1, 7, 4, 7. Ha. Yes. Last one. Yes. Whoa. Damn it. Get off this phone. Get off this phone, angel of death. Oh. Good, you ran out. That's cool.
Come on, come on, come on. Larry, I love you. The doctor once said that courage isn't just about not being frightened. It's being afraid and doing what you have to do anyway, which is good to know because right now I am very, very afraid. But we have to do this.
Yes, you do.
Okay. I'm in.
Good. I can see. Weird.
Oh,
Careful
why
now.
is it always the cellar? Oh, cellar. From the Latin, cellarium, meaning the place where monsters hide. Oh, God, it's not really. Sorry. Distraction technique. It's a habit I got off the doctor. Trouble is,
Not really
it
distracting.
never works.
Yeah, that's because you're not using the proper. You're not using the right words.
Petronella goes to hell. Petronella goes to hell.
Creepy.
If you're trying to scare me, you're doing a terrific job.
Still jealous of your sister, little girl, with her good looks and charm.
She's no angel, which is why I actually quite like her.
Oh, you've been around time travel machinery, haven't you, Petronella?
She likes to go out, though. Nightclubs, bars.
Lots of yummy Artron energy on you.
I'm more of a library girl myself. But we did go to the odd disco together.
Artron energy makes angels nice and strong.
Never liked the loud music.
Strong enough to
But I always loved...
consume your world.
my phone.
Oh, yes.
I think we just saved the planet with a disco ball. Oh, that is so the doctor.
Osgood? Really fragile things, hearts, and it's odd. The bigger they are, the more vulnerable they are. That's true. The bigger your heart is, the more vulnerable it is. The bigger the heart, sometimes it's the easiest to break a heart. Does that make any sense? I think so, maybe. Anyway, the disco ball idea worked. The angels are frozen, trapped as long as it stays in place. Well, while the disco ball holding that position, will the disco ball holding that position? It'll do it for now. It does make for a rather festive, if terrifying tableau. I've informed UNIT they'll secure the angels properly, and I'll have to break the news about Aisha. I mean, she didn't deserve that. I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you. Without Aisha, the losses would have been incalculable. I'll make sure her family knows that. Hey, we did just save the world, probably. Yes, despite the odds stacked against us. But you've proven that we can all stand up to monsters, no matter how terrifying they seem. Welcome to the fight. I'm almost certain now that the Doctor chose you for this mission. Because the Doctor always knows a good person when they see one. Thanks, Osgood. Means a lot. Osgood, after everything we've been through together, you can call me Petronella. Well, I did promise you we'd part ways once we're done. I imagine you got quite a bit more than you bargained for. I'd say that, yeah. Well, I was glad to help, so thank you. You're welcome. I think my backup is on their way. I better go. Hey, it's been a pleasure. Catch you soon. Goodbye, Osgood. See you around. Let's never do this again. Right back at you. Catch you soon.
Hiya.
Hello.
It's the Doctor. Don't worry. Not your Doctor.
I know.
The Doctor.
I know.
Phoning to say thanks for the work you did with Osgood.
You
Top
really?
stuff. You were brave and
Thank
dogged
you.
and whip smart and all those other words people normally use about me.
Thank you.
Whoa. Sorry about that. Okay. Osgood's busy overseeing the cleanup operation, but she wanted you to know they're moving the angels from the basement to a top secret cell in the Black Archives.
That's good.
And if you were worried about Mr. Flint,
I'm
don't be.
not.
Got to him in time, and he's making a full recovery.
That's good.
He might still have a heart of stone, but the rest of him is
Probably.
going to be flesh and blood. Oh, hold on. Again. Sorry. Console's playing up. Time for its 2,000-year MOT. Osgood thought you should know something else important. That which holds the image of an angel becomes itself an angel.
know. I
So when
said
Larry
that
took
myself
pictures of
at the
them on his phone,
beginning.
That's how they were able to infiltrate it. But hey, you dealt with all that.
Yes,
and
I
think...
did.
Hello? Oh, I'm picking up a distress signal from the Bar Galactica, so I best be off. Just one
Okay.
last message from Osgood. She said if you ever fancy working with her again, well, all you gotta do is pick up the phone. Literally. Oh, about Larry, my old friend. I really hope he's gonna be happy as, well, happy as Larry. But I'm not sure what happens to him next. I don't know everything. Where'd be the fun in that? See ya.
Bye. Oh my god, that was awesome! That was awesome. Around 3 hours of proper gameplay there. That was really cool. That was beyond amazing, and I probably should give more credit to all of these amazing people that have created such an amazing game. Like, oh my god, this is the best game I have ever played for Doctor Who. Like, we actually got a proper story going along with, you know, the thing. The Don't Blink episode. Oh, this is awesome. I've never heard the actual proper full, like, Doctor Who theme. Well, especially not this version anyway. Honestly, that was cool. That was cool. It was amazing. Best game I have ever played. I loved it. I loved it so much. Oh. Operation Log. The Lonely Assassins. You also might want to look at this as well. The Weeping Angels, a highly level threat, were neutralised by Agent Petronella Osgood and the Civil Rights. So, I'm guessing we need to look upon Lawrence Nightingale appearance or his whereabouts. Oh, damn it. So I only missed out 2 things. Ah, nothing. Yeah. That was really fun. Like, that was really, really, really fun. But anyway, if you liked the video, please hit that like button, and if you have not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button and hit that little bell icon to get notified whenever I make a new video. I probably won't make another video this long like ever again, because the editing is just painful. My social links will be down in the description. I've been Joseph19, and that is me, signing out. Bye!